What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Let's get into these BET awards now. Listen. It was a lot. Okay, it was a lot going on. Let me go on and just jump into it. Lord, I got my notes all mixed up. So we start the episode. I said the episode. The BET Awards 2021, hosted by Taraji P. Henson, and it was labeled the Year of the Black Woman. First of all, what I want to say about Taraji P. Henson is, what I can appreciate is that Taraji did not try to do a whole bunch of, she did a few little odds and ends here and there, but she did not try to turn this into like a whole, she didn't try to do more than what she could do. I'm going to put it that way. She did a little skit where she was like Erykah Badu, and she did like a little skit, like she was playing spades. She had the Rare Essence playing in the background. That's the DC thing, in case you don't know. That's that go-go music. So she's going to always, I feel like, I can appreciate that Taraji going to always find a way to shout out DC, and I can appreciate that and love it. Y'all remember the last time she hosted, she had a whole go-go on stage, and again, if you ain't from DC, you wouldn't get it. And I'm going to also say that Taraji was giving us costume, hair, change every time we saw her. Every time we saw Taraji, she had on a different dress and some different hair, okay? And listen, I was here for all of that. So, all right. I'm going to give Taraji a B+ or host, okay? I'm going to give her a B+. A-. Yeah. But that's my girl. I love me some Taraji, okay? We started it off with Kirk Franklin giving us a song with this little baby boy. Now listen, every time I do one of these shows, I'm reminded how old I am. And what I mean by that is, anytime I have to wait for them to tell me who's on stage, I'm too old. Because I didn't know who this little boy was till they told us after the fact. I knew Kirk Franklin, but I didn't know him. I thought it was Lil Baby, but I wasn't sure until they said. But I actually liked the song. It was We Will. And I like the song. Now, I couldn't tell you whether this is off of a Kirk Franklin album or off a Lil Baby album. I don't know. Because I don't know. But I did like the song. Okay? The first award of the night was given to Andrea Day for Best Actress. And I was here for it. I feel like that was BET's way of giving her flowers for the United States versus Billie Holiday, which I feel like she was robbed out of the Oscar for, but so I can appreciate that. Then we have a performance by the Migos. Now, I like the Migos. I don't have their new album yet, Culture 3. I probably will download it this week sometime, but I do like me some Migos. The performance was cool, but listen, everybody and their cousin, the only thing we are talking about that performance is that Cardi B came out showing us her belly bump, okay? I'm here for it. I was loving it. I was appreciative of it. And shouts out to the Migos for giving her that moment, because that moment stole the whole performance. And they knew it would. They knew that Cardi coming out there showing off that belly bump was going to steal the whole performance. There's no way that they didn't know that. But they gave her that moment, even though it was their song and their album. But listen, it's all about marketing. And let me tell y'all something about Miss Cardi B. Y'all ain't got to like Cardi. Now, I happen to love her. Y'all ain't got to like Cardi. But let me tell y'all something that y'all will never take away from this woman. This woman is a fucking marketing genius. Do y'all realize that that's the second time that she has been able to announce her pregnancy the way she wants to? Now, the rumors was out there. I heard the rumors a couple of weeks ago about Cardi maybe being pregnant. And honestly, I thought she was, because we ain't seen her. We ain't seen Cardi. And when you did see Cardi, it was a very controlled situation, right? I said Cardi pregnant. But definitely kudos and congratulations to her and the family on her expecting her second child. Congratulations to them, okay? But yes, I was here for it. And then H.E.R gave us this beautiful performance. H.E.R is a modern day Prince. That's just what she reminds me of. She reminds me of Prince. Everything about her reminds me of Prince. Not everything, but a lot of what I see, even down to those glasses that she wears. Prince wore them glasses for a while. But she came out the ceiling. Listen, first of all, I don't know if this was a COVID thing, but do y'all know how many people came out the ceiling on tonight's BET Awards? It had to be at least 3 to 4 performances where somebody came out the ceiling, okay? But she didn't just come out the ceiling. Like, even Taraji came out the ceiling when she came when she came out in the beginning, she descended from the ceiling. But H.E.R didn't just come out the ceiling. H.E.R came out the ceiling with a whole drum set playing the drums. Okay? She sang half the damn song from the air. Because by the time she reached by the time she descended all the way to the floor, she was halfway through the damn song. Okay? Then she came up off the drum set, picked up the guitar, electric guitar, bass, whatever it's called. I'm not a musical genius. I don't know. And then she finished the song off. And I was here for all of it, okay? I was definitely here for all of it. H.E.R, you did your damn thing tonight, okay? Then we had a performance by Moneybagg Yo. Okay. The baby performed. Now, I like the baby. The baby is alright. I wrote here that it was a very high energy performance. It was a lot of stuff going on. He had a whole basketball theme, so he had like the guys on the side doing the trampoline and dunking the ball. He had a big baby on stage, like a big ass baby on stage running around. He had cheerleaders. He had backup dancers. He had a lot going on stage. Okay, it was a lot to that performance. It was a lot going on. And it was during this performance that I started to feel old again, because all I kept saying was, them cheerleaders are doing way too much. Even Lil Baby went up in the sky during his performance. I forgot about that part. He was up in the sky and he was holding on to one of the cheerleaders' ponytails, and he was mimicking what you would do when you're pulling someone's hair from the back. Y'all can fill in the blanks, okay? And all I remember thinking was, this is a lie. And that's when I was like, I sound like my mama. Like, the women on stage, it was too much. It was a lie. It was doing too much, okay? But it was a lie. But it was definitely a high energy performance. I mean, the baby was giving us high energy, okay? And I like the baby. Then we had Meg Thee Stallion came out. She performed her newest single. It was a decent Meg performance. It was a decent. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Meg, her early live performances didn't really give me a lot. I was like, you could clearly see her doing her 2 count in her head or her 8 count in her head. But it was a decent performance tonight. She was definitely feeling her puss, honey. She was feeling her puss, in the words of Maddie Rant. And Meg won 3 awards tonight. Including the award, the Viewer's Choice Award. So shouts out to you, Meg, for getting your awards. Now, when they won Video of the Year, they won Video of the Year for Cardi and Meg Thee Stallion. Meg came out, Cardi didn't, and I'm wondering, because it was actually Cardi's song. Meg was just a feature on the song. So I don't know if if Cardi left after her performance or what, but she didn't come out. She didn't come back out. Now, what I found interesting was they told her after her performance, you got 2 minutes to get into your dress and get ready. So, and she even said it. She was like, I mean, how did they even know I was going to win? How did they know indeed? Then we had a performance from Tyler, the Creator. I thought that was a cute little performance he gave us. It was a cute little performance they gave us. Jasmine Sullivan came out. She gave us a performance. She had Ari Lennox on stage with her. I was here for it. Y'all know, listen, I love me some Jasmine Sullivan. Her album, Hotels, I'm here for all of it. And it actually won Album of the Year. Now, I don't know if I was here for all of it that much. I don't know. But it won Album of the Year, and I'm not mad at it. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna just say I don't know if I'm mad at it. I don't know if I would have gave it Album of the Year, but it is definitely a good ass album. Anyway. Then my favorite performance of the night, outside of the Lifetime Achievement Award and the tribute performance, this was my favorite regular performance of the year, was Lil Nas X. Let me tell y'all something about Lil Nas X. First of all, Lil Nas X he's a troll. And so he's going to always give you that. What I love is that he didn't come out and give you the same thing, that he didn't give you the video, he didn't give you a Saturday Night Live performance. He gave us a whole new performance. It had a Pharaoh like Egypt, Pharaoh, that's what I'm saying. Egypt theme, body is nice, Lil Nas. The body is nice. He definitely performed. He gave us a little bit of dance moves. I love the whole hand thing at the end with the different positions of the hands and with his dancers. Then at the end of the song, or like towards the end of the song, he gave us a break and the music changed up and it was a whole Remember the Time thing. And he sort of did a couple of the dance moves from Remember the Time, and he kind of gave us that whole thing. I was here for all of that. Okay? And then he went back into Tell Me What You Want. Listen, I was here for all of that. Okay, Lil Nas, you did that. That was actually, again, that was my favorite performance of the night. And then at the end, you know what he gave us? He gave us a little bit of and I'm gonna tell you, listen, and I'm gonna tell you why this was a perfect moment and a perfect move that he did. Because what he gave you was a little bit of Madonna, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. Because at the end of his performance, he gave a good old tongue kiss to two of his dances. Male dancers, that is. Right? I'm here for it, Lil Nas. And you know what I was also here for? I saw a lot of people giving him a standing up, like they were standing up, clapping like they was in the performance, including some of the men there. So I was here for that. I could appreciate that. Okay, I could definitely appreciate the fact that people just enjoyed the performance and they weren't doing a whole because he did the whole tongue kiss at the end. They was here for it, and I was here for it. Then we had Silk Sonic. I'm gonna leave the door open. Listen, it was a very Bruno Mars performance. It was there. It was good. It was that very classic R&B moment. I was here for it. Is that album out yet? Because I need to download that album too. Because I feel like that album is gonna be a whole mood. You know what? I'm gonna make sure I check when I get off of here because I'm downloading if it's available so I can have it for my plane ride. Because I feel like that's a mood while I'm sitting in the airport. That's gonna give me a mood. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a mood. But I was here for that. Listen, I know I keep saying I was here for it. The performances that I don't say a whole lot about, that'll tell you whose performances I want here for. I think I done already skipped a few, so I'm just telling you. The City Girls. They did Twerkulator. I like the intro. Taraji did like a whole history of twerking, starting with the motherland, and she went through all the different dances that highlighted the gyrations. And she went from motherland to the Harlem Renaissance. She talked about who the real Betty Boop was. She talked about Josephine Baker. Then she went from there to Harlem, the Harlem Shake and all of that. And then she went down to DC for the butt, EU and the butt. Then she went down south. She talked about Luke. She talked about Lawless Bounce. So I could appreciate the history lesson. I was here for that. And I think that was also a good thing to remind, some of these stick in the mud people that twerking ain't new. It might be different, but it ain't a new situation of us, throwing our back out, putting our back into it type situations. Let me say this about the City Girls. I like the City Girls. I want to see them win. I felt like that performance, and I know other people are going to not agree with me or they're going to feel like I'm hating or whatever, which I really am not. I just feel like I feel like they could give me a little more polish. I feel like I was here for the concept. They clearly had a performance. They clearly did some practicing. I just feel like it could be a little more polished. If y'all know, tell me in the comments if you understand what I'm trying to say about the City Girls performance. And I feel like y'all will be like, it was great, yeah. So I don't want y'all to think I'm hating on them because I'm not. But I just feel like it could. Okay. That's all I'm saying about that. Then we had the Lifetime Achievement for Queen Latifah. Let me tell you something. The last 20 minutes of this thing, I was probably crying because I cried for Queen Latifah, and then at the tribute, I shed a tear too. I cried with Queen Latifah. Let me tell you something. Again, this reminds me of my age because what Queen Latifah is for me, I remember the first time I heard Ladies First. I remember Queen Latifah's music and the message and how she truly stood as a queen. And what I love about Queen Latifah and throughout the years is that Queen Latifah had a standard for her music and her lyrics and what she would and would not accept. Queen Latifah was hung with the guys, right? She was that guy's girl type of thing, like the tomboy that hung with the guys and played basketball, and she was full figured, and but she stood proud and she never lowered her standards, and that was something to look up to. But what I also appreciate about Queen Latifah is that she never tore anybody else down. Like, if you wanted to, get on stage and booty shake, she never took that away from nobody. She never took it as, well, they're not the artist that I am, or they're lessening themselves, or they're, degrading themselves. She just said, this is what I do. And of course, we know how she was able to take that career and translate it into movies and TV and Broadway and her production company. Very a la LL Cool J, right? Very a la LL Cool J with her career. And the performance, Rhapsody came out. And then I was like, because they came out with Ladies First, I said, if they have anybody else doing Moni Love's part, I'm going to be mad. And when I saw my girl Moni Love, because, for a while, Moni Love and Queen Latifah kind of had a little thing. I think they've made up now, and I know that they're in a much better place. But for a minute, they had a little something going on. And Moni Love explained it on her radio show that basically there was a situation that came up where Queen Latifah wanted her to perform and wanted her to do it for free. And Moni Love was like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. And this was during like the living single days. This wasn't like, where she is now. But Moni Love was like, listen, I got to feed my family just like you trying to feed yours. Like, I can't, and she said that, Queen Latifah basically hadn't heard from Queen Latifah. And then when she did hear from her, she wanted her to do a performance, to do it for free. But again, I know that they're in a better place now, and Moni Love gave a great performance, and she was definitely there tonight for her friend. Then we had Lil' Kim come out, and Lil' Kim performed UNITY, and Lil' Kim did a good job. Now listen, Lil' Kim and that damn big ass Prada symbol in the middle of her forehead on that bang, I don't know how I felt about that. Lil' Kim. I don't know how I felt about that. But I was definitely here for the performance. MC Lyte came out. Now listen, I love me some MC Lyte. The MC Lyte girl, you was looking good. But MC Lyte forgot the lyrics. But I'm going to give her a pass because shit, she old like me and I probably would have forgot the damn lyrics too. I probably would have been practicing if I knew I was going to perform it, but it's okay. Now, Queen Latifah's daddy was with her and she had a picture of her mama. We all know that her mom passed away last year. She had a battle with cancer. I forgot what type of cancer it was. And we know how close she was to her mom. And in case y'all missed it, for all y'all people who were ever in doubt or were waiting for her to do it, or were waiting for her to give us some grand proclamation of her sexuality, she did at the end of her speech. In case you missed it. Now listen, I done know Queen Latifah was, LGBTQIA for 20 years. And if y'all didn't know, I don't know what to tell y'all. Listen. But at the end of her speech, she said, to my love, Ebony, to my love, Rebel, I love you. Happy Pride, y'all. Now, in case y'all don't know who Ebony is her girlfriend. Maybe her wife. I don't know. And in case you don't know who Rebel is their child. And then she ended that with Happy Pride, y'all. And she kind of gave y'all a look at the camera like, what? So I think that's all y'all gonna get from Queen Latifah in reference to her sexuality. I think that's all y'all gonna get. If you wanting something more, if you want something deeper than that, if you blinked, you missed it. But you know, maybe 10 years from now, she might give Oprah the exclusive. I don't know, child. I mean, it ain't gonna be much of no damn exclusive. Then DJ Khaled came out. Is it in DJ Khaled's contract that he got to be on the BET Awards every year? I feel like every year DJ Khaled performs at the BET Awards. Every year. Does he plan his albums around the BET Awards so that he got a new song to perform? But neither here nor there, DJ Khaled gave us a performance. Listen, it was two dudes out there in the beginning. I don't know them people. Y'all can tell me in the comments, and that's fine, but I don't know them. I don't know them people, okay? But then Meg Thee Stallion came out, and she did her little part. Hurricane was on stage, and the baby came out, and he did a little part. I forgot the name of the song, but y'all done heard this, but on the radio, child. So yeah, we had that. Then Andrea Day came out and performed. Now, she started with Strange Fruit, and then she evolved into, I believe it's probably a song off her album. That's another album I need to download. I said I was going to download it, and I never did. I'm going to have to do it, because again, I feel like it's a whole mood. I like Andrea Day. I like her voice, and she definitely gave us a great, that was a great performance. That was a really great performance that she gave tonight. Last but not least, we had the tribute. We had the in memory moment, and so they went through everybody we lost, and they ended it with a DMX tribute, which I thought was excellent. We started off with Method Man, and he performed, and then we went into Michael Williamson, the actor, the guy who played Omar, the person that if they ever looking for somebody to play DMX in his later years, it could be him. And he came out and he did one of DMX's songs, but he almost did it as a spoken word. He did it without music. He just sort of did it as, again, it was very spoken word performance art. It looked like his whole family was there. All his churns and grand churns and stuff was there. Then we had the Rough Riders. And we had, was it the Locks? Y'all tell me. Was it the Locks? But the Rough Riders with Swiss Beats were out there. Then we had Busta Rhymes. And then we had one of his prayers with his own words. You know, DMX on every album had a prayer. And DMX used to give the best prayers. Listen. So we ended it with that. And that was the end of the show. Listen, I thought it was a good performance. I definitely feel like it was a good show. I know they gave it the good college try last year during COVID and tried to give us a piece of a show. And it just wasn't the same. But this was definitely a good performance. I was here for it. I feel like they did a really good job overall. Wasn't a whole lot of awards given, but y'all know we've gotten to the point now where award shows are just extended concerts, child. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. How y'all feel about the awards? Y'all thought it was good, bad, ugly, and different? What you think? Leave it in the comments. Peace.